The first electric mines. Hark, my children. Listen to that deep, burgeoning hum. This is not the voice of the earth, but the breath of the unseen void between the heavens and the soil. The world's magnetic lament. We call this the magnetic harvest. Know that these towers stood here long before the names we utter today, long before the names we utter today. And even before the first ink touched the first scroll, before the ancients learned to delve into the earth for coal. These great copper ribs had already begun to wring sparks from the very soul of the world. Behold these spires. Each one is a titan sealed by Faraday's decree, giants emerging from beyond the veil of time. Since the very moment the world began its spin, the magnetic through these ancient coils, and that silent motion birth that feeds our cities. But do not think this light is granted freely. Look upon the streets of Kuitukan 12. The pulse of every hearth is bound to the flickering frequency of the towers. Men live in a static silence, awaiting their allotted share of energy. Those shadows waiting in the hydrogen lines are but wretches trying to snatch a breath from the world's own lungs. Hard is the life of a servant to the spires. The resonance of the copper coils erodes the very spirit. As you wander through those massive bobbins, the scent of oxide metal and scorched ozone clings to your lungs. Under the weight of high voltage, those copper veins groan, and sometimes, unable to endure, they turn to fire. In that hour, it is not the time of the technician, but of those who surrender their lives to the tower. I remember the days when the heavens turned crimson and the sun thundered with wrath. The towers would enter storm mode. The magnetic field would go mad and begin to choke upon its own power. It was in those tempests the inscriptions of Subartramer would appear upon the metal heart of the spires. Words carved long after the towers themselves were born. Where the load is not shared, it shall rot. The raw power pouring from the heights sears the soul of water in the electricity vats, turning it into hydrogen. That liquid fuel is, in truth, the tears of the towers. It flows through the veins as harvest, my children. We shall cease our struggle against the world's magnetic field and learn to vibrate at its own thrall. Yet, a whisper flow band stirs in the air. Long have we known the infinite power read, but balance that reigns. Only then shall we be bound in perfect harmony to the eternal battery, the heart of the world.